All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another phenomenal episode of the Perfect Pair Podcast. If you're new to the podcast, Rock Teasy is who I be.
And I'm Crystal, Rock T's better half.
That's what she think. You know what I'm saying? Say what you want to say. Anyways, man, let's get all the work out right now so we can get moving with this episode because it's going to get very, very intense. Make sure you guys follow all the social media platforms, the Perfect Pair Podcast. That includes the YouTube channel, okay? Go subscribe. Click that little bell so you can get the alerts every time we drop a new video. If you're new to the podcast, subscribe. Click that bell. Anywhere you listen to your podcast so you can get the alerts every time we drop a new episode, which is every Wednesday, 10 o'clock Central Time, 11 o'clock Eastern. Okay? On that note, the title of this episode is Sha'Carri Richardson. Marijuana banned from the Tokyo Olympics. Well, not banned all the way.
She not banned.
She can't compete in the 100 meters. She still may be able to compete in the 4x100 meter relay because her 30-day suspension will be ended by then. But we want to discuss with you guys and amongst ourselves, do we agree with the suspension or not? We finna get real right now. It's Perfect Pair Podcast. Let's go. You're my little smelly poo. All right, go ahead, darling.
Why do you say me? You was already hype. I want you to go ahead and speak.
Okay. Well, let me go ahead and set this up real fast.
Please do.
Since they call me the sports genius as well on the Ricky Smiley Morning Show, so let me go ahead and set this up. Too cool to be embarrassed, right there, man. It's all to the good because we're gonna get into that Athena Club. Like those are some off the chain razors right there.
Sure is. I can't wait to talk about it.
Shoot, I'll be using them too, Jack. You know what I'm saying? All right, so Sha'Carri Richardson, currently the fastest woman in the world, man. If you guys don't know, former track star of LSU, also went to high school at Dallas Carter, high school at Dallas, Texas. Shout out to the Carter Cowboys. She took first place in the 100-meter race at the U.S. Track and Field Olympic Trials, but was later disqualified after testing positive for marijuana. She was using it as a coping mechanism because she just learned that her biological mother had passed away. So, now that those are the facts that are out there, let me go ahead and say this. She received a 30-day suspension. She would not be able to compete in the 100 meters at the Tokyo Olympics. Okay. Sha'Carri was the favorite to win gold, of course. She could still be possibly allowed to compete on the U.S. 4x100 relay team because the suspension will be ended by then, by that date. So, my opinion, then I'll let you kind of express your opinion.
No, I want him to because I want you to, please.
Oh, I wrote all my stuff down because I want to make sure that everybody understands this.
Let me take my notes as well.
Take your notes. So, I agree with President Biden, okay? He's correct. Rules are rules. She broke the rules, okay? She owned up to breaking the rules, so that was cool. She held herself accountable for that. But there's consequences that comes along with breaking the rules. So she broke the rules. She know better than that. Marijuana is still on the ban list when it comes to competing in the Olympics, okay? So she knew better. She shouldn't have done it. Now, I go off the facts. And do I think rules are rules? But I also truly believe that rules can be adjusted and changed. If facts if the facts are legitimate enough to say, okay, we probably need to change this rule. So here's some facts that I wrote down, and you can kind of tell me what you think, babe.
I'm listening.
Fact.
I'm listening.
She assumed marijuana in a state where marijuana is legal, which is in Oregon. Okay, that's a fact. Fact. Marijuana is listed as an illegal banned substance for the Olympic Games. That's a fact. That's why she got in trouble. Fact. Marijuana has never been proven to be a performance-enhancing drug like steroids. Fact. Marijuana is legal in 19 of 50 states at the time of this episode. It's just a matter of time where it's going to be legal everywhere in the United States of America. Fact. Major League Baseball, the NFL, and the NBA has relaxed its marijuana penalties and punishments toward their players because these professional leagues understand that marijuana, once again, is not a performing enhancing drug or substance. So by saying all of that, with all of these facts,
Right.
I say, okay, yes, she was wrong. She needs to be penalized for that. And she was suspended 30 days. But after gathering all these facts, and there's more to this list, okay, this is what court systems are for. Okay, you go to court, because I'm sure she's gonna appeal this thing. If not, if her attorneys are not already trying to appeal, it's gonna come. It's just a matter of time, and they're gonna present a lot of this information. So once this information is presented and they're all facts, it's all legit, and there's more to add to this. This is one of those case-by-case basis that I always talk about. Like, I don't have a problem with them overturning this punishment because marijuana is not a performing enhancing drug. Yes, I get it. It's on the ban list for now. Sooner or later, it's going to be off the list, but for now it is. So she's got that 30-day suspension. I think personally it's going to be overturned. And I think they should overturn it. That's just my opinion. I'll pause and let you go, and then we'll just kind of go from there.
Okay. I love her by far. Like,
Absolutely.
she is my, I love her. I love her personality. I love how she is loving being who she is. And it's just unfortunate that this has happened to her. But this is such a lesson learned to her as well, in my opinion, because it's just like, it's the rules. At the end of the day, the rules are the rules. Like Joe, like he said, I was to call him like I know him.
President
personally.
Biden?
Right. Like, I know him personally. President Biden, though, he's right. And that's all I've been trying to explain to my husband is the fact that a rule is a rule. She knew it. I get the NBA, the NFL, the Major League Baseball League. All of them are like being real lax on that rule for a reason. But they all have came to that agreement. They all had the commissioners because of previous situations showing on why this was working for that person. But they still got penalized for that because at that moment it was wrong. So they still have to deal with the punishment. Now, after that, we can make some adjustments. That's what I feel that all of those other leagues did. And that's why it's a little bit lax now than it is where it is with the Olympics. Do I think the Olympics need to look at marijuana and take that off the ban list? Yes. I think they should really kind of relook and revisit that whole situation with marijuana being on the ban list. But at the end of the day, my whole point to all of this is she knew it was wrong. It wasn't like she didn't understand or it was in something she took and didn't know it was in there. She knew exactly what she was taking. She took it and she knew it was on the ban list and she was not supposed to take it. So the fact that she did that does not give anybody a right to say, okay, let's go to court. We're going to go to court about a fact that has been written in all caps. I'm pretty sure bold as day. I'm pretty sure they say that over and over and over and over about a rule that is set in stone that does not change and has not changed because this is just not allowed. Point blank, period. Other people have been mad and went through their stuff. And if you get caught, this is what your punishment will be. At the end of the day, you want to take these people, you want to take them to court over some fact that you knew about. And to me, that makes no sense because why am I going to go to court? You've admitted what you did. It was wrong. I'm not saying what you did was supposed to enhance you. It wouldn't have made a difference. In my opinion, I think it probably slowed you down. That's why you can't get to what's her name record. But I'm just saying, I honestly don't think like them going to court and you appealing this and this is a case-by-case basis. No. To me, because I feel like you're saying it without saying rules are meant to be broken. That's what you're trying to say. Because what's the point?
I said rules are meant to be adjusted.
Right. And I know it. Okay, calm down.
Okay, get it right now.
No, because you didn't hear what I said. I said, I feel like what you're really trying to say is rules are meant to be broken. Meaning you didn't say that. I'm saying what I feel like what you're trying to say, but you're just not saying it, but you're saying it in the way that you just said it. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, rules are meant to be adjusted, in my opinion.
You're saying rules are meant to be. You're saying you're saying rules are meant to be adjusted. I get that, and that's why I said. But I really feel like you're saying rules are meant to be broken. You're just trying to say it in a more nice and political way. Do I agree? If something is, as we grow, as we get bigger, things start happening, rules will change as we go. I get that. But to sit up here and say, okay, well, this rule right here won't apply to her because she dealt with the death in her family right before a race. She was told by a reporter. It was heartbreaking. She was dealing with a lot. And so this isn't that. You can't tell me not another Olympic athlete has done and went through the same thing and that possibly had taken another drug just like that before, same thing. And you want to give this particular person, a chance because of why? Why? Because she's running really good. She's doing so great. She's amazing. Weed is not going to enhance her. This isn't that. Weed didn't enhance that last person that did it. Weed didn't enhance that other person that did it. That went through the same stuff. That's why I'm just saying. It's like she's not the only one. Like, I hate what she went through. I don't even know how I could have been able to handle anything like that, let alone, I mean, I'm not here to judge that she shouldn't have took it. I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is you knew the rules, but you're not the only one that's going through stuff. You're not the only one that's going to hear your mama pass through something else that you didn't really feel like hearing it or you were shocked to hear it. She's not the only one.
But see, here's
it's all about how you dealt with it. And that's the reason why when she went on Good Morning America and gave that interview, I had so much more respect for her because she literally just said, I took it.
Right.
I knew what I did. I knew it was wrong. I knew this isn't that. And she gave her explanation on why she did take it. Everything she said about that, I respect it. I understand. I get it. I get it. But I also understand the Olympic trials saying no. And if they were to do this, like take it to court, fine, take it to court. If they let this young lady run, to me, that would just be, I just don't think that's fair. It's not fair.
I disagree.
It's not fair.
Because here's the deal.
It's not fair at all.
She earned it. And if they do overturn it and
she
allow
broke
her to
the
run,
rules.
She earned it. So and we discussed that. That's the first thing I said. Of course she broke the rules. Her bad for doing that, for not being responsible enough, and for her team, her inner circle, for not being responsible enough to even tell her, hey, that's not smart.
Especially her team.
Right. That's not smart. That's a whole nother conversation. That's not smart. You shouldn't do it. And if you're going to be mad at me, you're just going to be mad at me. If you're going to kick me off the crew, you're going to kick me off the crew. But I love you more than this because I don't want you just to come back and bite you in the butt. But guess what? She did it. It came back to bite her in the butt. Now, nobody is saying to feel sorry for her.
Not saying
Nobody
that.
is saying,
she ain't asking for that either.
You know what I'm saying? So, but at the end of the day, it goes back to, listen, if this was steroids, we wouldn't be having this conversation. You cheated. This enhanced your performance out on the track, and it puts you at an advantage over everybody else. This is not steroids. This is marijuana. And even
it's a rule breaker. You broke the rules.
Even though it's on the rules as a banned substance, I get all of that. And I think I've already made myself clear. I understand all that.
Yeah.
This is just one of those cases that I truly believe should be appealed and should be looked into as a possible, let's overturn this situation because
for next year, next time.
They're letting people out of prison that's been in prison for smoking weed.
Right, but at that time,
people in prison and because they understand, guess what? It's legal.
They understand.
States and growing
because they understand
so everybody that's been in jail or in prison for weed charges or marijuana charges.
You're taking that out of context, though.
They're letting a lot of them out.
Yes, but tell me, let them know why they're letting them out. They're letting them out because the punishment that they have was just too harsh for that charge. It was still illegal at that time, so they still would have been punished because it was illegal at that time. It's just that the punishment that they received because of it is unnecessary. You got men in there going to prison for marijuana being in that mug for 20, 30 years, and you got somebody that kills somebody that gets 10 to 15. So that's why they're letting these people out, because of these marijuana charges that they have. It's just too harsh of a punishment. But it was still illegal, so that's why they still would have had that charge. They're not expunging those records. They're not erasing that. They're not giving them money back because they were in prison wrongfully, and what they did was just, it was not wrong, and now let's give you your life back. They're not giving them money back. Why? Because at the time, it was illegal. It was wrong. You cannot have it. So they would have still been punished, but not as harsh.
So what you're saying is they're shaving time off of the time that they was initially dealt at
right.
the beginning.
Look at all of them and what they're doing right now. All of them. Now the police officers are not arresting people for like a certain amount of weed. You can have a certain amount of weed on you. You're not going to get arrested. You're going to pretty much get a slap on the wrist at this point.
The reason why I said you say that they're shaving time off of their initial sentence is because we're about to talk about these doggone razors, shaving razors.
He got me high. I'm about to get
go in, Jack.
What? Like, wait.
But we're gonna
what?
let you finish your thoughts because I got a rebuttal to that right there. But
of course you do.
Let's
First
shout
of
out
all,
to Athena Club because they the business right about now.
No, Athena Club has been my lifesaver since I started having to do my self-care. Y'all know we kind of slacked off a little bit with our self-care during the COVID.
She's hairy.
Really?
Like,
really?
Buckwheat in a headlock. No, go ahead.
We ain't gonna talk about him when they just because everybody at home just want to grow this beard and stuff because he used the razors too.
I sure do.
So no, this razor does amazing things. Like, it is not only pretty, but the razors is like, it has shea moisture, shea butter is what I want to say on there, and it's water resistant, so therefore you won't get like razor bumps. Oh my god, I hate razor bumps because in the summertime and springtime you gotta shave like often. Like me, my hair grows back fast, so I gotta shave like every couple of days or so.
Oh no,
he over here agreeing like she did that.
Listen, I love this because she right. Them razor bumps to be popping. Said, babe, what is all that? Look like you breaking out on something with it. It's just razor bumps, man.
Right, because I got to shave so I can be smooth. But this leaves your skin smooth. And then it's like made for people that are curvy, like, and not just curvy women, but even curving around our ankles, our knees. Y'all know our knees to be one of the hardest parts to really get around there without it cutting you. And then I go fast. So I like the fact that I can just get in there and just get it going. And it's a lifesaver. And it's I got this. I'm gonna tell you about the little shaving lotion too, and how it smells and how smooth it is.
Let me tell you something. I'm a man, right? And I like my manly smells. Don't get me wrong, but the doggone lotion, oh my goodness! I'm like, babe, let me get some of that.
It makes you feel like you're in Hawaii or something like that. Like, oh, it's amazing.
It smells, man, and this ain't no man law violation, fellas. It smells beautiful.
Right. It do while you playing.
There's no way to explain it, man.
It leaves your skin looking so soft and silky. And the shaving cream does the exact same thing. Like this foam shaving is like so rich and moist, and I don't know how to explain it. You just got to put it on your legs, and once you do, you feel the softness on your legs, and you don't feel like residue. I used to feel residue, or I felt like I need to hurry up and put a whole bunch of lotion on my legs because it's dried out.
Before this right here, before Athena Club and these razors and everything that come along, I used to be thinking I was sleeping with Bigfoot because
why are you so disrespectful? That's all right. Well, thank you.
Like,
thank you, Athena. I don't have that problem anymore. And guess what else?
The razor kit is only $9. $9, man. It comes with 2 blade heads, magnetic hook for shower storage, which you always have yours hung on the shower all the time.
Yep.
And your choice of handle color, which is kind of cool. They even got it in blacks for the fellas.
Black and white. Some people don't like all them colors, but you get to choose your color. I got me this nice pink, rose gold, peachy coral color.
Absolutely. Yes,
but it's cute though. No, it's so cute. You got all kinds of colors you can choose from.
And the cool thing is you ain't got to worry about running out of them refills because they will ship them right to your doorstep when it's time to get some new ones. All right?
Yep.
It is what it is. So we finna get ready to take care of you real fast, man. Show your skin that you really care. The Athena Club Razor Kit. Sign up today and you'll get 20% off your first order. Just go to athenaclub.com and use the promo code Perfect Pair. That is ATHENACLUB if you don't know how to spell. .com with the promo code Perfect Pair for 20% off.
Get you some and get it shipped to your door today.
Let's go. All right, so back to your venting.
Yeah.
Yes, let's go.
Okay, so I don't even know where I was venting hard at that last part because you cut me off. But I just feel like a rule is a rule. You can't be breaking it right now. Oh, we was talking about those people that went to jail, and you was like, "Are they shaving off time?" And I caught not at all. I didn't. I get why he said that because I was like, "Yeah, shaving."
The reason why them braids are blonde right now.
Okay, here he got jokes, but anyways. Yes, I feel like that is the reason why. That is most of the majority of the reason why people are being let go is because their punishments were too harsh. Because it was just marijuana. It wasn't that much. It wasn't a big deal. But they still would have got punished. So what I'm saying is, her taking her punishment is right now. It's 30 days. She still have a chance to go to the Olympic trials at least. And let's pray nothing will hinder her from doing that.
Go to the Olympics because they already had the trials.
Oh, yeah. Go to the Olympics and run the 4x1 because that will be up by then.
Right.
I pray nothing goes wrong and she is able to do that so she can get that experience and understand to never allow anything like this to stop her from doing anything. And it's wrong. You got to deal with your punishment. Accept your punishment, keep it pushing, going to court. To me, I just feel like after everything we've been through as African-American people, I might be getting too deep with this or whatever, but the fact that everything we've been fighting for justice, equality, I couldn't figure out the word was, but equality, justice, all of this stuff that we're fighting for us, that we want to be treated fairly. Mm-hmm. We want this so bad. This right here will show that we're trying to be exception to some rules still.
Well, see,
this is just me. I could be thinking wrong, but we're literally in the midst of a still fight and battle, and we're starting to see just a little bit of okay, finally. A little bit of okay, finally.
I wouldn't be surprised.
The spotlight is so much on us doing what we need to do, and we've already known this, and I hate that we have to deal with this. But the fact that we want the fairness, we want to fight for what's right. This is what was right that was done. She knew.
Right.
It was wrong. Accept your punishment. Move forward. Going to court to fight about some facts that you already knew was wrong. It's just, to me, appalling because that is why these other cops keep getting off because they have a fact. It's a case by case for them. That's them going to court to say, well, let them fight. No, because it's just a different situation because it hurts more when it's in that situation.
Well, let me say this.
But because what I'm saying, the reason why I'm going that deep is because it's a rule. It's a rule that has been set in stone and plain as day. And then you talking about, well, that's why we got court systems. You're right. And it's always to get some people off when they knew better, though. You knew better. But now we're just trying to figure out a loophole to get you off because this situation kind of really should have just, okay, this was different.
But what about getting you off if you was innocent?
But that's different. She wasn't innocent. That's the point I'm making.
Or was she?
Innocent of what? She knew she was doing something
illegal.
We know she knew she was doing something
We know
wrong.
this substance is on the ban list.
Right.
We knew she broke the rule because the substance is on the ban list.
Right.
Let's be real. Let's be honest, man. Let me tell you something.
That was wrong.
We all know marijuana does not enhance
at all
nothing when it comes to competing.
I mean, scientifically, I don't understand it or not.
Unless there's a strand that's spiked with steroids, and obviously it's not.
Okay, regardless, it's an illegal drug.
I get all that,
it's an illegal substance. At the end of the day, you can say what you want to say. You're the one that said take it to court. That's what our court systems are for.
And I think it's going to happen. I think the court. I think it's going to be appealed.
And if they do,
and I think they should.
I feel like that shame.
It's too much. It's too much. It's too much. The way where marijuana is now.
Right. Wrong is wrong. It has nothing to do with marijuana.
It's different than where it was way back then.
It's not.
Because it's about to be legal everywhere.
It don't matter. It could be
why
legal.
I believe that going to appeal this situation in a court is worth it. And I believe that if that happens,
alcohol is legal don't mean but you can sit up here and drink and drive. It's legal though. It's legal everywhere. You can drink. You can do this. You can do it, and it's a case by case basis.
There you go.
That's the messed up thing.
There you go.
So then y'all can't. Us as a people, we can't get mad about certain situations that happens to us then because we want to say everything's a case by case situation. Then don't get mad at the results. Don't get mad because when there's rules set in place for everyone, it's set in place for everyone. Damn the case by case. If we want to do the case by case, we got to understand there are going to be certain instances because of certain who those people are or what they did did and their reasonings and their beliefs and their understanding on why they felt like they did nothing wrong and why they did this, on why they're going to keep getting off, because everything's a case-by-case basis.
You can't bring everything. You can't use examples for other things to
but
make sense with everything.
No, but that's what you're saying.
I'm talking about this particular case right here.
Right, but
that's all I'm talking about.
Okay, but this particular case,
all I say is, hold on now.
This particular case is for everyone too, though. Okay. You can't say it's not, because it's the Olympic trials, the world trials. That's for everyone. That's the reason why I'm saying that. You keep saying case by case. Okay, fine. Then we can't get mad when they start doing that with everybody else, because they can do a case by case with everyone else. And that's what we're fighting for, because we tired of that shit. We tired of everybody trying to do the case by case because of who they are or their reasoning and their beliefs. This is our beliefs.
So what you're saying is do away with the court system. We don't even need it.
I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is,
because
if we got rules in place, then you broke the rules. If you blatantly broke the rules,
it depends on the rule at the time.
Okay, so that's what I'm trying to tell you. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand.
At the time, at the state of this marijuana substance right now, because of everything that's happening, it's about to be legal everywhere.
Okay.
Everybody is relaxing
and
penalties
that's what I'm saying.
In most major sports now.
Yes.
It's like, come on, we got to at least discuss this situation.
We can discuss it to change the rule in the future, but at the time that it is broken, it's okay. That's what I'm saying.
Listen.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's what you're saying, though. You're saying when it's in the court system.
Okay, so let's go back.
Let me finish. You're saying that's why it's in the court system. It's in order for them to go to court and say, okay, I'm gonna appeal this rule because this situation was different. This is why, and this wasn't gonna do nothing for me, and this was my belief, because this is what you strongly believe in. Because if you're going off of facts and facts alone, without feelings and what you feel and what you believe, we're going based off facts, we wouldn't have this conversation anymore. Nobody would have this conversation. We're all going based off our feelings and our emotions. But if you go based off of facts, Mr. Writing your facts down, write your facts down. My thoughts
and my opinions are off of my facts.
Okay, but that's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm basing my opinion on.
Your opinion and your feelings are based off of that, but your facts
my opinion is based off the facts.
Okay, so your facts are saying she broke the rules.
Yes, that's the first thing I said.
Okay, right, and your facts are saying she has to be suspended and not run. Right.
That's the first thing I said.
Right.
There's consequences that comes along with breaking the rules. That's the first thing I said.
Okay, so if we're going off of facts and facts alone, that's it. Then we're done.
I don't see on this. This goes back to case by case. The reason
that's
why
what I'm saying. We're going off because you're going off your feelings.
No, I'm not.
It's in your beliefs.
No, I'm not.
Your opinion.
No, I'm not.
Your opinion is not a fact.
Nope. We just have to agree to disagree on this one, because yes, she broke the doggone rules. Yes, she needs to be penalized for it, and she was suspended 30 days.
Fact.
Because of the state of marijuana and where it is right now as a substance, as a legal substance, and it's going to be legal everywhere very soon. Because of that alone, and because of other major sports that are relaxing their penalties and punishments, we should at least have a conversation.
That's your opinion, though.
Right. This is my opinion.
But that's all I say.
Have a discussion, whether it's in court, whether it's in whatever it is, have a discussion and say, okay, let's talk about this. Let's break down. Let's rule. Let's take the pros versus the cons with this whole marijuana conversation. Let's list all the pros. Let's list all the cons. Let's see where we are. And then let's come back and make a final decision for ShaCarri Richardson, whether it still may be, you know what? You're suspended. It is what it is. We'll have this discussion later on down the road.
That's the reason why you have the judicial system, because it's supposed to be based off facts.
Let me tell you something. If they appeal this bad boy, they're going to overturn it. Because let me also say something.
Black and white.
I'm pretty sure there's other athletes.
He keeps going off of his opinion.
I'm pretty sure there's other athletes that smoke weed.
Right.
that hadn't been caught yet.
I'm not saying that.
And maybe they have tested positive, but maybe the Olympic Committee is kind of like, we're good.
And maybe, and shame on them if they did that. Shame on them if any of that happened. I'm saying,
don't be surprised if some more people
and
test
that's
positive,
fine.
and that's going to be another reason why they going to probably have to say, you know what, we got to reverse the situation of ShaCarri now.
Okay, you want to sit up here, you keep saying stuff that you think I'm against you. I feel like we're saying the same thing. You just want to go based off of your feelings. All I'm saying is,
I'm going based off the facts.
But okay, if you're going off of facts, any attorney and judge that I've ever spoke to is that this is one of the hardest things for them a lot of times doing this stuff, and that's why not everybody can be one, but especially a judge, because they don't go off of my feelings and what I feel. They got to go off of what's black and white on their desk. Whatever's in front of them, whatever the law says, whatever that law says, whatever that person did, if you broke the law, as much as I like you and love you and want to be there for you, if this says you did this and there's no ands ifs and there's no, you got all the proof in the world, you have to have a form of punishment. Now I can either go to the extreme with it, or I can give you the bare minimum, or I can meet you halfway. Okay. But I gotta give you a punishment because of what you did. They can't put their feelings into it. If you put your feelings into it, look, I'm sorry, because look what happened to that. I hate to say this, but look what the white lady did. That she barged into this man's apartment, shot him dead, and she's a police officer. In my opinion, the judge put her feelings into that verdict, and when she gave down her sentencing to that young lady, because she coming out the her little chamber hugging the old girl, whatever, and then gave her the sentence that she gave. I feel personally that was because her feelings got involved. Okay, so and some of these judges do put their feelings involved, but they're not supposed to. Is what I'm saying. Okay, so but according to the law, you're supposed to go based off of facts. Your opinion is based off the facts that you've come up with, but that's still your opinion. What I'm saying is the facts are the facts. If you go off of facts, we wouldn't have this conversation. The only reason why we're having this conversation is because of our strong opinions about it. Okay, so once again, we just gonna agree to disagree with our opinions, but the same people that makes the don't adjust the rules. They can and change it. And change. That's all I'm saying. So don't give me that. Don't give me that crap about. I said that. The rule. It's the rule. And no, but I said that. Okay, who makes the rule? Okay, and I said that. I said that exact thing. Let's go talk to them. Okay, but I said that same shit. And let's say we need to adjust this bad boy. I said, okay, let's first. Now I got to cuss because I said that same shit. I said rules can change. You can change the rules. What I'm saying is at the time of her doing it, she broke the rules. It's only fair to the rest of the world, not just the United States of America, but all the other countries in the Olympic Games. Only if it was a performing enhanced drug or substance. You can't do that. That's your opinion. Once again, that's not a fact. That's an opinion. That's all it is. Okay, so his opinion is that. Fine. But according to facts, she should not be able, she should take the punishment that she got this time. And then next year, the next trials, I agree, change this shit. It's stupid. Change it. But if we're going off of rules, you can change it now, but it's for next year. No. You can't change it now. Change it now before the Tokyo Olympics. That's his opinion. My opinion, you shouldn't. Listen to Rock Teasy. That's where we disagree. But where he needs to understand is his facts and his opinions and know the difference between the two. What y'all think? All right. That's his opinion. Y'all tell us what y'all think, man. Hit us up, social media. Shoot us an email, perfectpairpodcast.com. Y'all know all the stuff. And it's time for me to go get my shave on with my Athena. Okay? I see y'all next go round. Shave that mouth shut, too. That don't even make sense. Shit. Love you, darling pussy. He gonna wake up with no eyebrows. I'm using this Athena razor. Watch. Payback. Payback. Okay. Like, huh? Okay. Huh? Thank you, Athena. I appreciate y'all. Perfect Pair Podcast. Deuces. Bye. You're my little smelly poo. So pretty much, ladies and gentlemen, billy goats and girls and bats and everything else. Why do you do that? Just say ladies and gentlemen, or just say hi. Billy goats and shit. Like, that doesn't even make sense. We are here to tell you guys where to subscribe. Why are you talking like that? You don't even talk like that. Talk I know, like because I'm waiting for you. Okay. Subscribe. Okay. Subscribe. Please listen. You will not be sorry. Did you just fart? No. That's your breath. Oh. Oh. Comeback time. Oh. Bye.